employee he was, says once, speaking on condition of anonymity, and yeah, it's a pretty bold statement. Another former Twitter employee, Ian Brown, has claimed that he was asked by Zatko to send Twitter data to a rando buddy of his in Texas, with the implication that he's not a trusted whistleblower when it comes to data integrity. And Zatko did not respond immediately to a request for comment.
But I guess we'll see.
Yeah.
This will be sorted out with a fine-tooth comb for the foreseeable future, I reckon.
It's just wild that this comes out now, and specifically, like, right in the dead center of like the height of Elon trying to back out of the deal, and the actual court case that's happening in October. So
I love a good twist.
Yeah, it's about sweep.
And Twitter was pushing to get the trial moved even more immediately. I'm curious if they're going to ask to push it back further, and then Elon's going to be like, actually, you know how I said I wanted it pushed back? I want it to happen sooner now.
It would be so hilarious though if this was all just some like game on Elon. We're like, we really want him to keep the trial where it is, so we're going to tell him that we're going to move it back.
Eu não posso fazer isso aqui.
Você não pode estar falando certo, Tommy. A loucura de Malgan está perdida, em ruínas. Voltar é...
Isso não é como antes. Não é pelo forte por Akarat. É claro que você entende isso.
Não enquanto eu estiver na cidade. Eu não posso fazer isso aqui. Eu preciso de mais tempo.
And then he's going to want to move it up, and then we're going to be like, oh, geez, our hands are tied.
Yeah. The old court date shuffle. Anyway, moving on now to a story about another executive who is much less well-known than Elon Musk, Jack Dorsey, or Mark Zuckerberg, but who's still very well-known in the world of crypto, or at least well-known enough that scammers impersonating him were able to successfully dupe several crypto projects into thinking they were talking to an influential executive at one of the world's biggest cryptocurrency exchanges, and not just some scammers cleverly using deepfake technology. Here's Engadget.
Binance's chief communications officer says hackers used a deepfake of his image in Zoom calls to scam cryptocurrency executives. Patrick Hillman claims the hackers successfully duped crypto project representatives into thinking he would help their tokens get listed on Binance's exchange. In a blog post spotted by Bitcoin News, Hillman wrote that the scammers built the deepfake based on his interviews and TV appearances. Hillman learned about the deception after receiving messages thanking him for discussing listing opportunities. However, he said he didn't meet with any of those people and that he's not involved in Binance's listing process. Quote, "This deepfake was refined enough to fool several highly intelligent crypto community members," Hillman wrote. "It's not clear how many crypto projects were affected by the scam or how much the folks behind them may have paid for the promise of a Binance listing. Binance doesn't have a set figure for listing fees. It asks projects to propose a number that they're comfortable with and donates the fees to charity."
So this is all entirely according to Patrick Hillman, the victim of the scam, and he doesn't provide any evidence aside from a screenshot of a text conversation where someone asks him if it was really him that they were talking to. So it's not clear exactly how sophisticated this deepfake was, but we are doubtful that it was much more advanced than any other real-time deepfake examples that we've seen. So it's kind of funny that he says it was refined enough to fool several highly intelligent crypto community members, considering how often members of the crypto community get scammed in various ways that seem almost too dumb to work on A complete idiot, much less someone running a crypto operation.
That's the problem. The opposite of copium is too much hopium. You start huffing too much hopium, you start believing shit that isn't real.
Yeah. So, still though, this is the type of scam that we see popping up more and more, and with video and audio deepfake tech only getting better over time, it's likely something we will continue to see more often. Yeah, it's a cool new excuse. That wasn't me. It was a deepfake.
If something seems too good to be true, it probably is.
Yeah, that's the thing. Just don't be stupid. Use your common fucking sense.
Yeah. We do have more news coming right up, but first, this episode is sponsored by Audible. James Patterson's thrilling adventure series Daniel X gets an exclusive audio-only origin story in Daniel X Genesis, brought to life by an all-star cast. Daniel is an ordinary teenager just trying to fit in at school when he suddenly finds out, on his 16th birthday no less, that he's anything but ordinary.
Not only is he an alien, but he has superpowers that let him conjure anything he wants. And it turns out his parents didn't die in a car accident, but were killed in an epic battle with an intergalactic villain. So those superpowers are just what Daniel needs to join the fight, if he can muster the courage to save the human race.
It's a fast-paced, funny, fully immersive adventure featuring performances by Michael Cimino, Abigail Breslin, Mercedes Rule, Jimmy Simpson, and many more. And you can find it only on Audible. Listen at audible.com/Genesis. And I'm a member of Audible. I read audiobooks every month. It's a great service. I love it. So.
And this episode is sponsored by Factor. Factor's ready-to-eat meal delivery makes it easy to stay on top of a busy schedule while still sticking to your goals this fall. Factor's the perfect meal solution for an on-the-go lifestyle. Whether it's a quick lunch at your desk between meetings or a fully prepared dinner that you didn't have to shop for, prep for, or clean up after, they've got you covered for weeks when free time just isn't a thing. Factor's fresh, never frozen meals are delivered ready to eat and eat in 2 minutes. You can fuel up fast and get on with your day.
Factor's new Protein Plus preference makes it easy to power up with deliciously satisfying meals with 30 grams of protein or more. Factor now offers 30-plus meals per week and 33-plus add-on options like smoothies, juices, snacks, and more to keep me going.
Primeiro carro, e agora Leia. Tem algo nos matando e ninguém faz nada.
A clareza é impressionante.
Nada mal, eu diria.
Impressionante.
Obrigada.
Obrigada.